Hi, welcome to Quizzes. Myself Murugan. This video will give you step-by-step instruction to start practicing the technical analysis concepts. Okay, before getting to this video, let me give you the overview and the objective of recording this video. Okay, we had a 3 full day comprehensive workshop. During first 3-day classroom training, we might have delivered the first part, which is the basics of market trading analysis, and we come across with a lot of trading instruments called equity, futures and options, call options and put option. Having completed the basics of market on part 1, on part 2 we studied analysis in detail, and we studied technical analysis in detail, wherein we've studied the Dow theory, price patterns, candlesticks analysis, algorithmical indicators and gap analysis. So these are really meant for a positional analysis or a positional trading, which will help you to identify demand and supply. So while studying those concepts, we might have used a lot of examples and a lot of conditions to confirm those patterns. So then on day 3 or a part 3, we might have completed the intraday analysis and had a little bit of practice session as well. So day 3, while leaving home, you all good at the logic, probably you could understand those concepts, but to recall it theoretically, to by heart it theoretically, we had given you the first 10 days activity. So having completed first 10 days activity, which are little more theoretical, which will help you to recollect the program, to do those 10 days activity, we would have sent you a lot of videos to proceed that, and those videos will give you some basic insight from the program. Okay, now if you're theoretically strong, if you could recollect the conditions one by one, if you know what is Dow theory, if you know what is price patterns, if you know what is candlesticks, when to use candlesticks, all this stuff, now it's time to proceed, and now it's time to start applying in actual charts, and now it get exposed to in the live markets. Okay, let me get into the instructions now. Before get into it, let me tell you once again, if you have next 10 to 15 minutes free time, then you start, take it. Now proceed it. Do not skip this video, minute by minute. Do not fast forward it. Kindly watch this completely. Okay, let me minimize this. Okay, as far as the technical analysis is concerned, our working platform is charts, so we really need a chart. And as far as the concept, whatever we discussed, we need EOD charts, which is end of the day charts. So this analysis or this practice can be done at your convenient time at any point of time. This does not require that you have to be in live market, because we are not going to practice the intraday analysis. We are going to practice Dow theory, price patterns, candlesticks analysis, which can be practiced. So I'm going to log in this market view. If you log in market view, probably you could see the username and password. If you would have completed a program, probably you will be getting the practice support. You will be getting the username and password. If you would like to subscribe us, kindly send us a request mail, and we would actually subscribe it in for you, and you can actually start using it. Now I'm actually logging in. Okay, by this time I would parallelly open the website here. Okay, now it's time to log in your account. I've just logged in a couple of minutes back. The moment you log in, you could see a menu button here, and you could see videos and first 10 days activity. I hope by this time you know about all this home video and first 10 days activity. If you already complete those first 10 days activity here, then only it's time to practice the, let me minimize this. If you complete all this 10 day, then it's time to get into practicing the next 15 days activity. We agree that henceforth activity is more in practical, and this will give you a clear idea like how to start practicing it. But before get into it, we strongly recommend you people to complete first 10 days activity. Okay, let me tell you first how to choose your activity. This is something called Dow theory. If it is mentioned Dow theory here, it means for one day you're going to focus only on Dow theory. And this is not a time where you apply all your concept in one. Whereas you're going to apply one concept and you're going to study that concept in detail on one day. It means before clicking this, you should know what is Dow theory, what are the conditions are required. So if I click this particular day, this will make you to log into the Dow theory concept. While getting into it, ensure that you are already logged in. It means your username should be visible here. Ensure that without login, this will not allow you to start responding it. Okay. By this time, let me open my analytical tool here. Okay, my analytical tool is, I'm just opening my analytical tool. Okay, this is your market watch. So here you have a lot of stocks here. I'm actually just opening my charts. I'm maximizing it. I hope you people know why am I using daily charts. Daily chart is what generally we use to forecast the price movement. And the chart which you people are now viewing is candlesticks. And you can actually shift your view from line to candlesticks. Like, if I want line charts, just click here, it will become line charts. And this is an icon to switch back to candlesticks. And if you really want to know the top company name list, then you have to, in NSE, you have to take the indices, then press CNX Nifty. Probably you will be given with top 50 company, which are coming under CNX Nifty. So if I click ACC, it means it is displaying me ACC charts. If I'm clicking Ambuja Cements, it is displaying me the Ambuja Cements company. If I want BHEL, probably I can click this. I can get my BHEL charts. Okay. Now let me take the first company, which is ACC. And this is how my working platform is now in front of me. So I am given with some price movements using which I have to apply the Dow theory concept which I've learned here. Before get into it, let me open the platform. Okay, I managed to get this Dow theory. How? Because I've just clicked menu. I've just expanded this practice session, and I could spot a lot of activities, whereas the first day is Dow theory. So if I click Dow theory, then it will load this complete Dow theory in front of me, where the first one you could see is the instructions to practice Dow theory. So although it is we are explaining things through video, it is wise to see once at least. So I kindly log into it and kindly read these instructions. These instructions will help you to start practicing Dow theory professionally. It means, number one, step to proceed. First step is to log into your analytical tool, which we have already done. Open the charts. Yes, again we did it. Then view company by company to spot the Dow theory. It means we have to first open this, then go company by company and apply the Dow concept which you have learned, which is nothing but, I hope you know, like identifying the tops and bottom and naming it as higher top or lower top, identify the volume. These are the conditions. The moment you are coming for the Dow theory practice, ensure that you are with all this concept clear. And having completed this, if you mark those criteria, then take a snapshot. Snapshot is like, probably in your keyboard you must be having a print screen button. Just having print screen, then take your MS Paint. Now go to your MS Paint, and then probably you can paste it your charting here. Okay, so probably if I go to my screen, if I take my print screen, then if I go to MS Paint, if I paste it here, you could see my charts. Here you can start mentioning your tops and bottom. Okay, now if I mention this is my top, if I want the font size to be a little more big to people to understand, so I make it 10 or 20. And like this is bottom. Then again next bottom here, then next top here, then the next bottom here, Then the next top here. So this would help you to do your analysis in an actual chart. Okay, then probably you can actually save this. You can actually save your analysis in a PNG or JPG format. In JPG format is widely used, so probably you can save this. While saving, ensure that you type your the company name, say ACC, and mention that it is a double or probably it's a Dow theory, and probably you can save it, and then you can actually upload it for the further purpose. It means how to do activity. I hope you people know, like, this is generally used when it comes to line charts. Then we have to identify tops and bottom. Then you are taking a snapshot. Having taken the snapshot, you are marking all the criterias. Then what you have to do is just keep this open and minimize this. Now you have to take your platform. Then read this. Under topic, create actionable statement. So what I'm actually meaning is, kindly focus here. I go to menu. I take my practice session, which is Dow theory. The moment I open Dow theory, the first is instructions, which I've already completed. Then probably you see someone is already applied Dow theory here, but I'm interested in posting my views. Now it's time to post your opinion here. Okay. Now this is a place where you have to start posting your opinion. Here what you have to do is, only based on Dow theory, if you have any opinion, probably today is only meant for Dow theory, then you have to start mentioning which is the company you did analysis. Okay, this is ACC. Okay, in ACC I could see ACC lower, ACC bearish is the actionable statement I'm creating. ACC become bearish and forming lower top, lower bottom, and this will again become weak below 1350. So this will become bearish below 1350. I hope you people know what is bearish and what is bullish and how to write this, because I've assumed now you people can actually mark the top, bottom. This is a bottom, this is a top, and it is a lower top, and the stock become weak as it forming a lower top, lower bottom. And probably I would like to sell the stock. I would like to sell the stock here, and I would like to sell the stock once again if it goes below this. The same way, if the price goes below this bottom, we would try to create short position. So on that grounds, I would like to expect. So what you have to do is, having completed your marking, you have to take the snapshot and save it in your desktop. This will help other people to understand what exactly you mean. The moment you gain clear confidence, then it's time to go for the practice session, and you mention ACC hyphen bearish below 1350, and what is the stop loss? The stop loss is the top which I've recently located in this company, which is nothing but 1520, which is the top we have located. 1520. Okay, this topic is not necessarily like this, but I just want anyone who's reading the topic should be in the position to understand what exactly your conclusion is all about. Okay, probably you can say ACC bearish because lower top, lower bottom is forming, but there is no volume. You can actually write it, but ensure that you are limited to 80 characteristics. Ensure that it is very crisp enough for the people to understand. Then here you can write your detailed analysis, like on this this forming lower top, lower bottom scenario. volume increased. So the analysis, whatever you people writing it here. So the volume increased, and you write your justifications properly so that other people can actually understand it. This will help other people to read your analysis and they can add comments to you. Okay, so now what happens is, now I move forward lower. The next line, I write something called trade plan. This is must for everybody. TRADE, trade plan. This is must for everybody to conclude their analysis. The company name is ACC. Ensure that you SYMBOL, symbol is ACC, and direction is short, and entry below 1350, stop loss. Ensure that you write it properly. Okay, 1520. It means the amount of risk what we take is almost 170 rupees. Then the target we expect is roughly around 1280. Then you calculate the target and write your target, which I assume here it's 1150. Okay, and if you really need anybody to add comment, ensure that you are writing it completely, your analysis, why you did all this stuff. Ensure that you can write it 3-4 lines for that, and you complete it with your trade plan. Having completed a trade plan, now it's time for you people to fill the topic tag here. Ensure that you write your company name, then press comma, then is it a bearish or bullish? So you can write your opinion here, and then you write on what basis you said it's a Dow theory. And if you really need anyone to respond, this response, if you need anything in your email, then probably you can press here, you can tick mark it, so that if anyone actually comment about your analysis, you will be getting their emails. And then here is a file where you have to choose file. And now if you save your analysis, that the image, kindly save that image and you apply this image here. The moment you apply this, and it's time for you to submit it. If you click the submit button, then automatically your job is done for the day. But before submitting, ensure that before completing this activity, ensure that you are actually posting it after doing a proper practice. It means by this time, if you find yourself not comfortable in, if you're not comfortable enough in recollecting theoretical concept, then you can probably click this and you can go for this day 1 till day 10. Then you can find something called Dow theory, which is in between day 1 to day 10. And kindly open it in new link. And you can actually start seeing how other people responded for those questions, which can probably help you to start transferring, what is Dow theory, what type of charts used, how to determine the market. So if you click anything, probably you can find a lot of people responses. Now if I click this, what sort of charts used, minimum lookup period, duration for the trend forecasting, everything. If you scroll down, I hope you might have answered this, then only you are looking at this video. If you scroll down, you could see that actually line charts are best for analyzing the Dow theory. Minimum lookup period is at least 2 months, but I found there is a mistake here. It is actually minimum 2 years you should actually look at. For a trend forecasting, 2 years data is actually required for a perfect forecasting. He himself recognized it. So 2 months is actually, it's not enough. So you could see how other people responded it. So 2 to 3 months. This is good for forecasting for a 2 to 3 months, but it really needs 2 years data. So I could actually see this guy is responded properly. So the same way you can actually find, if you find this is interesting, you can actually find this. If you find this entire data is useful, you scroll down I would like you people just press one like, which probably help the people who responded, and it will notice the people as well. Just click your likes here, which anybody likes if you like it. So having completed it, you probably recollect it. Then if you learn all these things, now it's time for you to get into this practice. Having completed your practice session today, if you find there is only one company, then for the day you can actually press submit and you can conclude it. And the same way you can actually start practicing the same Dow theory if it is the same day. Do not get into the next patterns in the same day just because you have a time. Ensure that you, for a full day, you would be focusing on only one concept. So I'm keep moving it. So I see this company, which is BHEL, and I take more number of charts here. Okay, look at this. Once again, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. And this will become bullish if the price goes above 280. And if this price breaks 220, it will form a lower bottom and lower top. This will form a bearish scenario. So as far as the writing is concerned, I will write here is, if I do this analysis, I'll take a snapshot, everything. Having completed, I get into this. Okay, actionable title, it is BHEL. It is bullish above 290 level. I'm mentioning about this 290 level, this high, and this is whether it could be with a stop loss, or you can mention the duration, 3 months expectations, or if you don't know about the durations, you can mention the stop loss. If you're good at writing, then probably you can put it BHEL may gain strength in upcoming sessions. So ensure that whatever your actionable statement, ensure that it is less than 80 letters. Then here you have to start writing. You can mention the date from when it become a bullish and when it become a bearish, whether the volume is there or not, what makes you to buy, what makes you to sell. Although it is postponing, ensure that you do all this marking here and actually post it in your practice session. So having completed day one activity, take rest for the day. The next day when you come, once again you have to log in, and once again you have to keep searching charts by charts. Then by this time you have to get into this. The moment you complete the first day activity on your practice, then you probably go for the double top and double bottom, which is the next pattern. So here you have to start searching the double tops and double bottom. Okay, the moment you have to, this is a place where you have to write the actionable statement. Before writing, you have to start searching the double top, double bottom. So probably let me take one chart here. Let us open the charts here. I'm just make it daily charts. I'm just opening. Can I see any double top, double bottom? See, if you don't find any double top, double bottom, it is better you move to the next company. Okay. How to move to the next company? If you click this, probably you can find a lot of companies, search for it. But I could see a double top, double bottom here. I could seriously see this, the conditions here. Number one, I could see this equivalent bottom. And number two, I could see the durations here. And the price goes above this, it's a good time to buy. While moving up, I could see some volume here. So some increases in volume. So that makes me to say that, slight increases in volume makes me to buy the stock here. And there is some sort of flag sort of nature has been formed. Okay, now it's not time to focus the flag. It's time to actually find only the flag, the double bottom. So if you have all these things, now it's time to take a screenshot. Having taken the screenshot, you have to go to your MS Paint, then save it here. Then you save your double bottom by mentioning that it is a double bottom. The company name is, say, Dr. Reddy, then with double bottom. Otherwise, you can save with double bottom with date also. If you do that, then save it in PNG and save it as. Then you locate that here. Now this is your second day activity. So this is a day which is meant for only double bottom, double top. Ensure that you go back to the theoretical activities and you recall those double top, which is comes under the price patterns. So that will actually make it's a time to recall it, and you can also contribute if someone doing any mistake. You can slightly let them know what exactly the mistake do. Ensure that if you know properly, then rectify the people. Okay, and but you can actually add comments to them. In turn, if you do any mistake, they can respond to you also. It's a place where you can actually interact and learn. So here you can start typing your Dr. Reddy. Okay, it is bullish because it is a double top, double bottom, and it is bullish above. It is bullish above. It is bullish above the price, which is 3,650. Okay, 3,650. It become bullish. Then here you write the date, the two bottom. We have spotted two equivalent bottom on, mention the dates. The bottom one is on when. So identify the dates here. 7th May and 17th June. 7th May, two equivalent bottoms. Okay, between 7th May 7 to June 17, and likewise you keep justifying your conditions here. The duration is 20 days, the volume is high, all these things you write, all these things here, you keep writing things here. And finally, when it do not mention the topic tags, this will help you to recollect sometime later. So kindly mention that it is a Dr. Reddy, then comma, it is a bullish or a bearish, it is because double top. Then if you want any further, anyone is actually responding, if you want any responses, then kindly click this and choose your image. Like the moment whatever the images you saved, which is a double top or a double bottom, wherever, identify those. And the moment you identify those patterns, so the moment you identify those patterns here, Axis Bank double bottom it is forming, then open it here. Then you can actually submit it. Okay, let me tell you one thing, although it is a last minute to say, but it is very much important. Kindly pay attention here. The moment you go for activity, you could see a lot of other people would have responded this. Like someone, Mr. Vignesh, has responded double top and double bottom. Likewise, a lot of people would have responded their views, and you can actually add comments to that. If you find anything interesting, you can actually you can say it is a good, it is a bad, but we would strongly request you to give your comments at least for 4 or 5 people which you could see on top. If I open this, okay, I'm just opening this Mr. Vignesh work here. I could see that the double top here added something, double top, consecutive peak at appropriate time. What I could see is his statement is not actionable. So I want him to say what exactly the double top, what is the price movement. So I want him to say, Vignesh, kindly make your topic actionable, which is the ensure that you, and I can actually post my views. And if I have any opinion with respect to the charts he mentioned, like if I open it, probably I can see it is a double top he mentioned. If he says a double top where I get the volume here, all these things I need to mention. If you contradict anything with respect to here, then probably we can say it is not a double top or a double bottom. You can add your opinion and your reply box. See, every analysis is going to take only 15 minutes. But if you look at other people's responses, if you start commenting about it, if you start responding it, likewise other people going to respond your opinion. In turn, you get as an email, which will help us to interact and move forward. So I find you people spent a significant time here. Thanks for watching it. I hope you people continue this without any trouble for next till this last date. Ensure that you do keep one by one cup, flag, triangle, and engulfing. If you need any clarifications, you can go for videos, or if you want to speak to me, which is myself Murugan, you can contact me at 9500077790. And you can check out other people, how other people responded. You can actually interact with other people in this platform as well. Thanks for listening it patiently. Thanks for your time. Happy trading.